Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bizak on a loudspeaker. It sounds like. And I've come to show you this love story that's all over news. Islamic website. But we never knew about this. I wonder why the Shias never mentioned the sister of Ali, Imam Ali. Sorry, excuse me. What next? Now, what else? So, this is thanks to the Russian brother. He told us that Prophet Muhammad had a girlfriend. And actually, yeah, a lover. He loved her and he wanted to marry her. So I showed that in my previous live stream, screencasting. On Wikipedia, you can search for Hani, you'll get Fakhita was her name, Hani her kunya, because she was the mother of her eldest son called Hani. Okay, so that's her kunya, and some disastrous stuff is coming out. It's all over Islamic news that I searched out, Saudi Gazette, and that I showed earlier on, but there was another Islamic website that I was going to show you, and it has this about full text. I think it could be in Sirat ibn Hisham, because on another website, Islamic website, I found this love story. And they have given it, the citation or reference is Ibn Hisham, page 272, I think. So I'm searching for that website. I think I may have lost it. So Amazing Women in History, Saudi Gazette doesn't give the citation, but does say that Prophet Muhammad left from Hani's home for the night journey. The brother was good enough to show us in Surah Isra ayat 1, where it's mentioned, stated, that Prophet Muhammad went from Masjid al-Haram to his, but it doesn't mention, to his, went from Masjid al-Haram. Maybe he got up and he said, I better go there. After, no, he went from Masjid al-Haram to Masjid al-Aqsa. And the brother was saying, the Russian brother, that he's done much research on this. He's a theologian. And I was calling him a historian. Sorry about that. And I flip afterwards, saying, such a decent man. All that. And so please forgive me for all the flipping that's happening. I don't know what to trust, who to trust, what, but this man, our brother, Russian brother. I don't know when I'll flip on him. Again. After that, I was like stuck on that thing, you know. Many people saying that Wikipedia is not good. So when I read the story, you know what I did to myself. I was stuck on the citation being wrong, and so Quran Pali and all are very ashamed. I would be. I was stuck on that. It and my mind flipped, and God knows where it went. And then it's like Shias. Also, that, right? How could you how could you not see this? And why did you leave this out? So I just, I don't know why I flip. So I can stop myself from slipping. That poor man, Russian man, has come, and thank God I gave him a chance. Otherwise, I'd be shouting at him that, please, why are you giving me? It's me. This is I want to help the Shias, help the Shias. So I think he was, wise enough, sensible enough to first take me to the ayat of Surah Quran ayat saying, oh God, it's vouchsafed, reconfirmed that Prophet Muhammad also said that about this, that there was an Al-Aqsa mosque there, but there was no Al-Aqsa mosque. So from there it started in my the stream yard, live stream of mine, and so Wikipedia was like, oh, the citation is wrong. And even, sorry, the Russian brother who gave the citation, it's not in Ibn Ishaq. And I saw the same citation given in Wikipedia that he was he spent the night or something there. You know, he was in the house of the night or something. Oh my God. And so of course the Shias वो तो और भी बेवकूफ बनाए गए हैं by Imam Ali and the rest. So and can you like I've never heard that I've heard about Bibi Khadija that in the Sunni Hadith ye Umayyad ne kya dal diya daba against what they've put there against Bibi Khadija that she was a widow and she had children from a former husband, all the but never heard of Fakhita Hani until what happened is, until I did my research, actually my ex-principal sister's name was Hani, and they're Sunnis, Bastaki. I don't know whether Hanafi or Shafi, but they were the ones, their forefathers were attacked, massacred by the Iranians long time ago, Shias. So isn't it surprising that the Shias I've never heard a Shia mention Hani and why? I mean, look at the junk coming from the enemy of Islam. And now and that's why I think, that's why the Sunnis say that Abu Talib was not a Muslim, because he refused to give his daughter Fakhita Hani to Prophet Muhammad when Prophet Muhammad wanted to marry her, right? So I've read all from Wikipedia, just giving you an idea of the background. For those who read the books of the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, such as the book of Al-Bukhari and Muslim and Riyadh as-Salihin, Hani is a name they frequently come across, the Sunnis. What is the topic? The topic, Yasin, is that Prophet Muhammad went on his night journey from the house of Hani. Surah Isra ayat 1, it says he went from Masjid al-Haram to Jerusalem. There was a mosque there. There wasn't even a mosque there. But he was your Sunni. You can't deny this, Yasin, Slimi. And if you're going to try to justify this, you will not be able to, you'll fail. Because it's in your hadith, it's in the Sirat also of do you believe in Ibn Hisham and what he's written? What all he's written about Prophet Muhammad, the life of Prophet Muhammad, or not? Or you have your own research way? Huh? Or you're just Quran only and you don't even want to know who really wrote this book, where it came from, what was the life of this person on whom the trusted spirit. What do you now? I am not a Quranist, okay? So you believe in the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, the Hadiths, meaning and what's come from Ibn Ishaq, Ibn Hisham, yes? Okay. Okay, so please look at this now. For all of the Sunnis to help them see this. Her name was Fakhita, daughter of the Prophet's uncle Abu Talib. She was the older sister of the two great men in Islam, Ali and Jafar, sons of Abu Talib. As a child, after the Prophet was orphaned and after his grandfather died, he grew up with his kind uncle, Abu Talib. He was loved in their home, and his uncle treated him as one of his own sons, as one of his own. Sorry, didn't say sons here. Prophet Muhammad reciprocated the love that he was shown in the household, and he was very fond of his cousins. He had much gratitude and respect for his uncle. As a young man, he tried to help his uncle in the home, as best he could, and he was trustworthy in carrying out his uncle's business transactions, right? Prophet Muhammad asked for Fakhitas, this is Hani, and in marriage. His uncle Abu Talib turned down his offer and instead accepted the offer from Hubayra bin Wahab to marry his daughter. Hubayra was from the Makhzum clan, and this clan had previously given one of their daughters in marriage to Abu Talib's tribe. It was a tradition. It was a tradition among the Arabs to return the favor and to maintain good ties between the two tribes, by also sending over one of their daughters in marriage to the other tribe. So Fakhita married Hubaira. They lived in Makkah and they had four sons. The eldest named Hani, and thus her well-known name of Hani, the mother of Hani. When revelation came to Prophet Muhammad, his uncle, sorry, something has popped up here. Okay, sorry. So Fakhita married. Wait. When revelation came to Prophet Muhammad, his uncle supported him and protected him from the people of Quraysh. But he did not embrace Islam. That's the Sunni position. The Shia position is that it shows that he embraced Islam because he took care of Prophet Muhammad like his own sons and children. Although he did not convert to Islam, Sunni side again, all of Abu Talib's children entered the folds of Islam, as did his wife, Fatima bint Asad, Abu Talib's wife. Hani became Muslim, but her husband did not. And so Abu Talib allowed Hani marry a non-Muslim, maybe a polytheist, I don't know who he was, or a Christian. So most likely a polytheist. Hani became Muslim, but her husband did not. And he did not chastise her for joining the faith of the Muslims. She had a spacious and comfortable house with her husband and sons, and the Prophet was always welcomed in their home. After the death of the Prophet's beloved wife Khadija, he was devastated, and he often found solace in Hani's home. Now she's married, right? She's now Hani. Her father supported him during his grief. Okay, her father. Abu Talib supported him, or maybe she was not married as yet. Hani is such an important, but he wanted to marry her, remember this. And Abu Talib refused. What happened with your brother dog? Pardon? Dog? Are you abusing? Sorry, okay, are you embarrassed about this? Yasin swimming. I just saw the short of yours. It has nothing to do with this topic. Stay on the topic, Yasin swimming. Dog? You're calling my brother a dog? Stay on the topic and stop abusing. What is DAWG? What is DAWG? What happened with your brother, DAWG? What is that? What do you mean with abusing? What is DAWG? Dog means man. Never heard of that, okay. Like bro. You've already said your brother. I think you're very embarrassed of this, right? Prophet Muhammad. You want to? This takes too long. Go to the point. No, I have to read the whole story here. The way they've put it very well, the Saudi Gazette. And if you think it's boring, then you may leave. You're not forced to come here. Don't you know adults have rights and all? How old are you? Yeah, thank you very much. As if we can have a nice day with you people. Would give us a nice day. So, however, as a prophet, he had the obligation to deliver the message of Allah, to inform the people and conceal nothing. The people of Makkah did not believe him and they tried to test the validity of his story. Oh, here I missed some. Hani is such an important figure in the history of Islam. I didn't know that. From the Shia side. It was from her home, under her roof, that one of the most wondrous miracles took place. Her home. And look at this coward Muslim has run away. He doesn't want to hear this. He's too embarrassed. Look at him. These Muslims are cowards. अरे सच सुनना बहुत हौसला चाहिए. Like the Quran ayat says, right? Even though the good Quran ayat may be stolen from somewhere, polytheist or somewhere, even if the truth be against yourselves, your parents, the poor, the rich. So it takes a lot of courage. And these people, you see, they are courageless. They don't have that courage, these Muslims. Such a shame. Oh. I mean, come on. I hope, come on. Ex-Muslims help me out. Haris Sultan, how will he say this? Ghalib Kamal is not an ex-Muslim, but he talks about against Islam. Very untruth of exposing this false religion. Hani, the person, Muhammad, wanted to marry the girl, the lady, whoever, I mean a female. He wanted to marry. Abu Talib said no, refused to give Hani to this Muhammad. And now he's in her house. And the Russian man said that they caught, when the people caught him, you know, he made the story up. And there's no Al-Aqsa mosque at that time. Muslims are really stupid. And there's a hadith, he was describing the mosque in detail. And even then the people some of them didn't believe him. Okay? I checked that hadith. So this is well written, put, but sorry, it's not from the real sources. It's all together, put like this, compiled, taken and put it perhaps in the own. But this is really great stuff here. Saudi Gazette, thank you so much. Please don't waste your precious time on this false religion. This rapist prophet who raped Safiya, I could see it. He wanted to take wives. Zainab bin Josh, of his adopted son. First, he gave the adopted son his name. He's a pervert or something. He was really, you know. Why do you want to waste your time, Muslims, on this? Such a prophet. Rape, sex girls, and how you can even have sex with babies, infant babies. The Russian brother was telling us, like, when their front doesn't remain their back side. He's a theologian. He said he's done thorough research on this Islam. Oh, Umar bin Khattab, there's a book or something written that you can have sex with the infant as much as you like doesn't matter if her front part and her back part become one. What a sick man this man was. Like, he's allowed it. So that's why Umar bin Khattab was saying that you can do this to babies, girls, infant girls. And so here again, Hani is such an important figure in the history, right? It was from her home. You see, now she's married to. So when was it that her husband left her? Because he didn't want. Oh, so she's become a Muslim now? And her husband has gone, left, because he would be killed. So it is from her home, under her roof, and maybe in the bedroom. What is he doing? What he did with Maria the Coptic? That Hafsa had to scream out. Couldn't keep the secret. She must be so shocked that she went to Aisha and said, "Oh, Aisha, Prophet Muhammad has asked me not to make a noise here, not to panic, not to tell anyone. I won't do it again." Says, oh, okay. Surah 4, Ayat 6 says, does not allow Prophet to marry a 6-year-old child. Really? Marriageable age? Well, it contradicts Surah Talaq, Ayat 4 then. Right? Why don't you see this? Those who have not menstruated. This is Allah. Oh, he's put, oh, Allah has come. Your Allah has come here. Oh my God, you Muslims. I'm sorry, Allah, I thought of that. I knew you Muslims would be coming here and saying this because I also thought of it. Marriageable age, huh? And Surah divorce. So you're giving me the contradictions. Very good, very good. Surah Talaq Ayat 4 says you can divorce them, those who have not menstruated yet. अभी हंसाओ नहीं हमें इतना हम हंस हंस के अच्छा वो इनहेरिटेंस का वो आपने किया है आर यू अ लॉयर कैन यू डू द इनहेरिटेंस add up Dr. David Wood has added it up for us right what your 1% 4% 3% of this will go to the daughters and huh does it come to the total full does it tally अकाउंटेंट आपके पास कोई मुसलमान अकाउंटेंट या कोई मैथमेटिशियन है और इनहेरिटेंस लॉ का जो लॉयर है उनको बुलाए कॉल हिम और ये कुरान की आयत निकालें सूरह निसा की है ना? What did Umar say about that? Like it was very difficult for me. Does not allow Prophet to marry 6-year-old. Stream link. I don't have a stream link at this time. Allah. You're still stuck on the same thing. Allah. Is that Allah? You're still stuck on the same thing. After having explained to you people, ये क्या है? तो contradiction है ना, समझो. There's a contradiction. Why don't you understand? Contradiction है ना. And Surah Talaq ayat 4 allows you to divorce those who have not, little girls who have not menstruated as yet. Tell me about that. Why are you concentrating on one ayat, picking and choosing, cherry picking? Why are you cherry picking? Why don't you see the contradictions? नहीं ये है अल्लाह क्या अल्लाह क्या है? I can't read this properly, his name. Allah, I have to kind of zoom it in. I can't zoom it in. Muslim, and however, as a prophet, he went from the home. This is important. Does not allow prophet to. Sorry, I'm going to 3 times. If you spam here, I'm going to report block. It only says report or block. Oh, because I'm okay. I have to go to my channel. It's my channel. Oh, okay. No, sorry, your thing you're repeating, brother, if I may, if you take me as a sister, your religion doesn't allow you though. No, it's not right. It contradicts. So the ulamas have said, even Shia ulamas agree. And your hadiths, like you can marry infant girls, you can have, you can do that dingy with them. Right? So how do okay, why don't you answer me? But Surah Talaq ayat 4 says that you can divorce them, those who have not menstruated. Those who have not menstruated. So this part was important, and this is, she remained in Makkah with her husband and sons. She continued to practice her religion, Islam. Her husband had to flee from these Muslims because he would be killed. A year later, after the Muslim grew in numbers and strength in Medina, the Muslim army led by Prophet Muhammad entered Makkah victorious, and almost no blood was shed. Of course not. They would run away. The polytheists, you made them run away, threatening to kill them if they don't become Muslims. Surah Tawbah. A year later, after the Muslims grew in number, during the conquest of Makkah, 2 disbelieving men who refused to convert to Islam ran to hide in Hani's house. And Ali is so mad. Look at this. He's so mad. He's been made so mad. Yeah, I think I should read this too. And they begged her for protection. She had the wisdom. She was far-reaching vision. I wonder why she even converted, became a Muslim, and mercy of a true hero. She's now a Muslim. Okay. So Ali, the Sunnis' fourth caliph and the Shia's first Imam. Don't want to read this. I mean, don't accept it. Haven't given us anything. Like you read this side and read that side and you decide on your own. That would be a very good thing if you gave your children the knowledge. But like my father was saying, don't reach too much. My mother also. So this is how they discourage you. Like then they praise, like my father's praising sign, the Western world has gone to the moons and you people gone to the moon and you people are saying this and that. So you see, and telling me, discouraging me, don't read much, you will go insane reading too much into this. Can you believe it that my Shia, my own father was saying this? And agreeing to his mother when we were there meeting. Yeah, go for law, British law, study that. Oh, so hard work, but don't do this. Here you will go mad. Just since I've come here, I realize Shias don't want you to know this about Hani. She had and mercy of a true hero, she gave them the refuge they were seeking. Ali ibn Abi Talib, her brother, found out and he came charging to her house to capture the men and kill them. With all her might, Hani grabbed hold of her brother. Like, she's a Muslim and she's like, what are you doing? Now she's a Muslim, right? Have you gone crazy? She must be saying, are you insane? This religion makes you like this. And the Shias also don't want to see, so maybe some of the Shias would come here and try to distract me from the story. True story. Whatever it is, we must look into this. And you should tell your children, do your own research on this and then decide for yourselves. Okay, they had a very good reason about Prophet Muhammad, he got excited about Zainab and Josh, right? But so they can say, look at this, the enemies of Islam, they can defend, they can justify that and say that story came from the enemies of Islam, and some Muslims, Sunni Muslims also don't believe in that. Ibn Qat'i, who is he? Who wrote this story? Tabari and Ibn Ishaq. So that he got excited seeing Zainab and Josh. So they can say, look, how the Shias, they can say, look, she was his cousin. If he wanted to marry her, he could have married her. Maybe he was refused before. And then the way he got her trapped. I see it. Okay, there's another thing I see, a very diabolical man again. Sorry. He's a weird man, this guy. Prophet Muhammad. So, oh my God, sick. So, Hani is telling her brother Ali, Abu Talib, Shias. Have you, she grabbed, she stopped him forcefully. She demanded, I have already promised them protection! Exclamation point. Hani grabbed hold of her brother Ali and refused to let him go near the two men. Wow, amazing. Standing ovation to this lady. She was a polytheist before. You see, but now here they can't give that kind of Shia's justification. So when the Shias tell you, we haven't hidden anything from you, and you study and you do your own research, don't, Iman is not blind, faith is not blind. We tell you to study your books, but when you want to, you read these things and you want to leave it, and why haven't the religious scholars, 1400 years have gone by, why haven't the Shia religious scholars told us this story? I, in my entire Shia life, never heard of Hani or that the Sunnis have this kind of stories about Hani and Prophet Muhammad. What are they doing to you? And what have they done to me before? Because they did it to my, their children, my mother, my father. You will go insane if you read too much into this. Even Shias, some, I heard. And then my friend was saying the same thing I've heard from my other Shias, a Shia friend, that no, we don't follow this blindly. We were talking in a get together. My two friends were the Christian and my other Shia friend, and she told my other Shia friend, Christian friend, that we don't follow blindly. For the Shias, it's not like blind. The faith is not blind. Faith is never blind. You go to higher dimensions after having completed the reason of lower dimensions here, like looking at the Quran ayats, if there are no contradictions, if it goes scientifically, wherever it mentions something about science, physics or something, cosmology, so it fulfills the criteria and all, right? And it's true, you tick mark. You start from scratch, then you go from the material realm, from the Quran ayahs to higher dimensions. You read the hadiths, you read the seerah from both sides, Umayyad side, Ummul Mu'mineen sides, and what Abu Huraira has written even. You do all that research. That's how we were told. But it doesn't seem like it was like that in Shia side. Then you go to higher realms, spiritual realms, then that faith that you have, like Allama Rashid Turabi said in his majlis, but it's something else. I don't want to, but it's come out. You see how, like then when you are a Muslim, then you can with your ibadat, with your practice, good deeds and all, you can reach higher realms. इतनी इबादत कर अपने रब की, इतनी इबादत कर कि वो जो unseen है ना, वो seen हो जाए. It becomes apparent to you, the unseen, what's in the unseen. Higher realms, spiritual realms. So this, with all her might, Hani grabbed hold of her brother, Ali, and refused to let him go near the two men. She demanded, oh my God, it makes me cry really. Sorry, I feel, yet I have these distractors. I've already promised them protection. It seems they don't come here to learn, to cooperate. She demanded, okay, let me, I sometimes stretch it. Though. I hope you understand my. Now, 3 times he's written this. Prophet Muhammad heard the loud voices and the scuffle, so he rushed to address the dispute. The Prophet sided with the woman's judgment over the man's. Now, isn't this against what the Quran ayat said? Against women? and what the hadith is of Prophet Muhammad, and what the sermon is of Imam Ali after the battle of Jamal against Aisha and Zubair and Talha. Why did he side? You know, Hani was a polytheist. And so what does he say, you know? How he prays it. So this is, you Muslim women no more. You're half of men. Akal mein, you're lacking in judgment also. You need a man now, later on, right? But look at this thing completely goes against your Quran, your hadiths. Women are half of men. Ayats and all. The Prophet sided with the woman's judgment over the man's. Ooh, Imam Ali's. And he said, we grant protection to whomever Hani has granted protection. Wow, a true polytheist, Hani. I wouldn't say she's a great woman of Islam, but a great woman of polytheism. The two men. Now, Prophet Muhammad was goo goo gaga. He was like in love with his cousin, right? And even slept with her in that night in her house. The night he went on a night journey, he was there. The two men who had been cowering behind Hani saw what had just happened. They were so moved by this woman. This is not Islamic. Islamic is what Ali did, and then polytheist is what Hani did. The two, and this, what Prophet Muhammad also says, is because he was madly, I think, in love with Hani. Or they must have made up, made up, like, what do you see? So he couldn't say anything against Hani. Oops, slip out. The two men who had been cowering behind, okay, they were so moved by the woman and by the Prophet that they wholeheartedly embraced Islam. Now, could this be in Islam? What Ali did is in Surah Tawbah ayat 5. Wherever you find them, kill them. After the conquest of Makkah, Hani's husband refused to convert to Islam. Is this a Mi'raj or the night journey before the conquest of Makkah or after the conquest of Makkah? Because then, if it is, then this means that Prophet Muhammad slept with Hani, spending the night at her place. And he lied about his night journey and all this. Because I think they caught him there. Hani's husband refused to convert to Islam. He fled Makkah. Very well, very good. And he left her and their children, of course, because he had to. He must have been under threat. Hani with her sons migrated to Medina to live the rest of her life in the capital of the new Islamic State. She raised her. There's another contradictory hadith or something, Sirat, which says when Hani wanted to marry Prophet Muhammad, he says, well, there's a revelation or something that has come to me that those who did not migrate with him, okay, with him, maybe after him, but who did not migrate with him, she's not allowed to marry them. She said, now my children have grown up and now I can get married to you, since before he wanted to marry her. And she said, no, my kids are small and I want to take care of my kids. Just imagine a prophet, she's saying that I just want to, she knew that maybe this prophet would not be taking care of her kids properly. She raised her children well, single-handedly. Polytheist she was before. Okay. In Medina, Hani became a staunch supporter of the cause of Islam. Oh, she's falling. She was a source of strength and knowledge. She became a scholar and a transmitter of the sayings and the way of life of the Prophet Muhammad. What, I guess she had to. She must have been. If you ask her, maybe she would be regretting that she didn't run with her husband, run away from all this terrible, horrifying, false religion and this prophet. That is why the name Hani will live on forever in the books of Islamic literature, and that's how the polytheist women have come in the book. Wow, amazing. Can you see this? You can kill us, whatever you do. Oh, God. So, Allah, where else is it? Hadith, Miraj, Wikipedia. Oh, ooh. This area on the side of Bab Abdul Aziz Gate in the Masjid al Haram is believed in the Masjid al Haram is believed to have been the location of the house of Hani. It was from here that the Prophet was summoned by Jibreel and taken to Bayt al Maqdis in Jerusalem, the one you call Al Aqsa Mosque. This incident is known as Al Isra and occurred around 621 CE. Mention of the night journey in the Quran. Okay? So glory be to the one who took a slave for a for a journey by night from the sacred mosque to the further mosque, whose precincts we have blessed. Surah 17, Isra, Ayat 1. The Prophet recalls the journey. The Prophet had prayed the evening prayers with Hani and her family. I mean, was her husband there? Then they all went to sleep. Oh my goodness. So this was his cousin. She's Namara. Hani wasn't his aunt. You remember the verse of who are mahram and who are not mahram? Your cousins are not mahram on you that you spend. And he's telling you people, now the verses have come, some have been abrogated, some this, that you can't keep secret lovers, you can't talk to your cousins, even, male cousins. Some families, Muslim families are very strict on that. You deny your daughters to even talk to their male cousins, and here is a prophet who stays in Hani house. I've given you the background. He wanted to marry Hani. Abu Talib refused. He was very interested in Hani. Then they all went to sleep. Oh my goodness. At dawn, he said to them, I prayed. Is this like word by word from the citation book? Ah, I prayed the evening prayers with you in this valley. Then I went to Jerusalem, where I prayed, and here I am praying the dawn prayers with you. The messenger of Allah said, Hani, the messenger of Allah said, the messenger of Allah, okay, said, Hani, do not tell people this lest they reject and injure you, that you've gone to the night journey, or both. What are you doing at Hani's place? The whole night they're sleeping. Said, sorry, excuse me. Said, I'm there. Just, just a minute, please. I just, um, uh, there's a lot inside of me. I feel really bad for the Shias. I can't see this. And sorry, I need to take a break. I'll come back later. Thank you.